Right, let's begin. The name of this bone is humerus. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you so that you can appreciate the humerus. The humerus has two necks. This right here, this ridge that you see, we call that the anatomical neck, and it goes all around. Take a look. That's the anatomical neck. And if somehow you are able to choke the bone this way, you have the surgical neck down over here. So this is the surgical neck, and this is the anatomical neck. All of this, that would be the medial aspect, and that's the lateral aspect. How do we know? Because always the heads are going to articulate medially on the body. All right, so this right here, this is called the greater tubercle, and this is the lesser tubercle. Greater just means bigger, and lesser just means smaller. So greater tubercle will always be laterally, and the lesser tubercle, take a look, always medially. In between, you have the intertubercular sulcus or the intertubercular groove. The word inter means in between, so you're in between the tubercles. So as you further go down, mid-shaft, you have this landmark that's called the deltoid tuberosity. As you go further down, you're going to find yourself with this round structure that kind of looks like a knob. Superior to it, take a look, you have a fossa. A fossa is a shallow depression. So right here, this is called the radial fossa, and the radial fossa will always be lateral. And right here you have the coronoid fossa, and the coronoid fossa will always be medial. How do you know what's medial and lateral? You take a look at the head. Remember that the head will always be medial, so therefore this right here is a coronoid fossa. This well-rounded structure, this is called the capitulum. The capitulum will articulate with the head of the radius. So take a look. This is the radius, and right there, it articulates that way. This structure right here, this is called the trochlea, and the trochlea will articulate with the ulna. Take a look. So that way. Do you see that? All right, so medially you have this structure that's called the medial epicondyle. And again, we know it's medial because of the head. So that's the medial epicondyle. The opposite will be the lateral epicondyle right there. So posteriorly to this bone, I hope you can see, this is called the olecranon fossa. This is your elbow joint. So all of this will be the back of your humerus. This is a posterior view. So if I put the ulna back together, this, do you see how it perfectly fits right there? Anterior, take a look. It fits perfectly too. So this is the ulna. The ulna is also medially. So do you remember that I said that this was the medial epicondyle? This is the coronoid fossa. This is the trochlea, and take a look, the trochlea articulates with the ulna, so the ulna is found medially, while the radius articulates with the capitulum. The capitulum is lateral, so therefore the radius is lateral too.